December the 4th, which is today, is the supermoon, and it's not just another full moon. It's the closing chapter of an 18 and a half year lunar cycle. And the last time we had a lunar standstill this powerful was almost 2 decades ago. And the next one won't come again until 2042. And this moon, it rises higher than any full moon of this year. And symbolically, it elevates you, your intuition, your clarity, your destiny. And tonight we are looking at what this supermoon is releasing, what it's revealing, and what it's activating for your sign as we head into 2026. So take a deep breath, feel your energy rise, and listen for the message that is meant for your sign. Now we're going to start with Gemini, and Gemini, the supermoon is in Gemini. So this is your element, and this energy is going to hit the air signs the strongest. So expect some clarity, awakening, and release on a soul level. So for you, Gemini, I have here the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the High Priestess, the Knight of Wands reverse, and the Star. So, what is this supermoon releasing for you? And you have the Seven of Cups, and the supermoon is releasing for you, that last thread of confusion, the mixed signals, the indecision. It's all going to fall away. The version of you that is tolerated inconsistency is done. You no longer bend to keep peace or shrink to stay chosen. And what it's revealing for you, well, the truth you already felt but tried to ignore. Your intuition has been whispering, and this moon is making it loud and clear for you. And the person's true intentions, well, your true desires become very crystal clear. And so what it's activating for you is your voice, your intuition, your understanding of your path, the connection to spirit, and a higher timing. You enter a phase where you can no longer be manipulated, distracted, or confused. And so with love and relationships, the shift that I am seeing here is someone who is inconsistent or unclear gets exposed by the energy, not the words. And you see who is for you and who is draining you. And a new soulmate frequency enters your field once you release any more emotional noise. Your path moving forward into 2026 is alignment. Purpose, clarity, and a major personal upgrade. This is your timeline jump. You're stepping into a higher identity and a higher love. So this is your moon. Your energy hits you deeper than any other sign. Expect truth, awakening, clarity, and a soul level release. So, Gemini, for you, this is your supermoon. It's in your sign. And so this alone should be telling you that this is your turning point, because the first card being the Seven of Cups, it's showing you that the universe is finally clearing out any of that confusion, the mixed signals, or all of that emotional chaos and noise. Your first card being that Seven of Cups, it's, finally the version of you who tolerated inconsistency or kept waiting for someone else to show up. Well, that version of you is done. And the supermoon is releasing the fog that has been keeping you stuck. And then everything just sharpens up and you become into the next card, which is the Ace of Swords. And this is pure, undeniable truth. And the truth that you felt being pushed down. a truth about someone's intentions, your own heart. You know, maybe you had to stop ignoring something that was impossible. Because this supermoon is going to activate the high priestess for you. And this is where your whole entire energy is going to shift. Your intuition is going to spike, your senses are going to sharpen, and your spiritual gifts are going to awaken. You're going to see things you've never seen before. And they are going to do that because they changed, and also because you did. In love, you pulled the Knight of Wands reverse. And that means it's going to expose the inconsistencies. And someone who has been hot and cold, unreliable, emotionally unpredictable, it's going to get revealed. And not by the words, but by their energy. Give me a little light here. But not just by the words, but by the energy. And you finally see who is for you and who has been draining you. And when you release this emotional noise, a soulmate frequency enters your field. And a new alignment, a new attraction, a new timeline. So your final card is the Star. And this is guiding you right into the 2026. This is hope. This is renewal. This is positivity. This is faith. This is healing. And so you are stepping into a higher identity, as a version of you that knows exactly what deserves and what you refuse to settle for. So Gemini, the message is very clear for you. The supermoon is doing a timeline jump, and the truth will now set you free. All right, let's do next Gemini, shall we? All right, Libra. All right, Libra. So what is this revealing for you? It is revealing Six of Pentacles. What's it activating? You've got the Justice. And what is love in relationship? All right. So you've got the Strength card, and then you've got Four of Cups, and then you've got the Ten of Pentacles. All right, let me see. So the supermoon is releasing for you stress, people pleasing, obligation, emotional imbalances. You know, the weight that you have been carrying have been others, and it's time for it to fall off your shoulders. You know, it's revealing here to me that you've been giving too much. You've been settling, you've been just overcompensating. And you're finally going to see the truth behind someone's behavior. And their potential is going to be understandably, you're going to see through that veil. And so what's activating is your boundaries, your confidence, your need for give and take, your desire for stability. You no longer want chaos. You want things to be balanced. In love, we have here a connection you were holding on to, hoping for. It's going to show its cracks. It's going to show its insides. The moon is going to reveal where they were truly misaligned, and if not, a higher soulmate should be showing up. For many Libras, a new love enters as after you reclaim your worth. And I'm seeing here for you in 2026 a healthy love, a peaceful relationship, emotional fairness, and no more chasing or settling, because you're going to walk into 2026 with a completely different set of standards. Um, all right, so Libra, you're done rebalancing what wasn't yours. I'm seeing here you've been carrying a lot of emotional weight, um, because you needed to overcompensate for others. And because of the first card here was the Six of Pentacles reverse, it's going to show you exactly what this moon is releasing for you. You've been giving so much. You've been given too much, actually. And this moon is going to, basically take that pattern and stop it really fast. You know, for you, I also got the Justice card here for you. And so that's your card. That's, this is, when this is showing up for you during a super moon reading, it means alignment is going to return. And you're going to finally see the truth behind someone else's behavior, not their potential, but you're going to see the excuses were just, leading you on. The truth is going to come through, and this clarity is going to be freeing. The super moon is going to activate the strength card for you. And so this is going to show your boundaries. It's going to show your confidence and the part of you that's going to choose you over all of this chaos. Your energy is going to become very magnetic, and you're going to stop giving from a depletion. You have here in love telling me that you're waking up emotionally. You're no longer going to settle. You're no longer going to cling to something that what was. You no longer tolerate breadcrumbing energy. And so this supermoon is going to expose all of those cracks in the connection that you never even seen it before. And you're going to hold off on holding on. So for many Libras, I'm seeing that new love enters right after you claim your own worth. And as you step into 2026, you're going to move into the Ten of Pentacles energy. And when you move into the Ten of Pentacles energy, emotional security, long-term commitment, stability, a relationship built on your worth. You deserve this. You inherit this. You've earned this. And so Libra, this is a total upgrade for you. And so your message I have for you tonight is, once you stop settling your life, stop sending you people who treat you like an option. And now you will start treating yourself like you deserve more, and more will show up now for you. All right, so Libra, that was your reading. Next is Aquarius. So Aquarius, let's see what we have for you. All right, Aquarius. So we have, what is the supermoon releasing for you? We have the Eight of Swords. And what is revealing the moon? And what is activating Ace of Cups? And love and relationships. Wow, you get the Wheel of Fortune reverse. And path into 2026, you get the Lovers. All right, Aquarius. Interesting cards. Hate state. All right, so this supermoon, Aquarius, is releasing. It's a releasing supermoon. And so old subconscious patterns, detachment wounds, fear, vulnerability. The moon is cracking open the emotional armor that you have carried for years. And what your soul is revealing is a source to your repeating cycles, why relationships have felt stuck, confusing, and why you push people away who care. Or maybe you're attracting those who can't show up for you. But what it's activating for you, though, is heart activation, emotional warmth, and a new level of intimacy and a real connection. So your spiritual gifts, even some telepathy or intuition or some dreams, they're going to spike dramatically. In love and relationships, I'm seeing a big shift here in a karmic pattern is going to end, and someone you felt very spiritually connected to may loosen their hold. You're being aligned with a soulmate who meets your ascendant frequency. So if somebody needs to fall away, it's okay. Because your path into 2026, your heart finally opens, the walls dissolve, the relationships transform, your soulmate timeline activates. And so you're breaking a pattern you just couldn't see before. You know, Aquarius, this super moon is cracking open your armor in a way that has been so overdue. And so you start here with the Eight of Swords, which is a very karmic card. And so this is saying that you were stuck in subconscious fears, detachment wounds, emotional avoidance. And this moon is releasing all of those feelings of feeling trapped inside of your own head. You know, with the moon being next, this is where real awakening happens. It's like all of a sudden you start seeing um, start seeing what was like you didn't even see it before, because the supermoon reveals the root of your relationship problems. You know why you are pushing people away who care, or why you attract partners who can't seem to show up for you, or why certain connections feel karmic or confusing for you. And the truth is going to rise from your subconscious right to the surface. And then this is when the energy shifts dramatically, because the supermoon is activating the Ace of Cups here for you. And so the Ace of Cups represents heart opening, emotional feelings, spirituality, intuition. You know, a new level of intimacy and connection becomes possible for you. And with the walls you build no longer serve you. And so your spiritual gifts also spike, your intuition becomes louder, your dreams become so much more deeper. You actually could start seeing things that you couldn't see before. And so in love, you have the Wheel of Fortune reverse. And so this is a karmic cycle ending. A connection that has kept you stuck is going to loosen. A new soulmate timeline opens up as this old cycle collapses. And so you're going to walk into 2026 with the Lover's card: alignment, choice, emotional truth, a connection that makes your ascendant frequency higher. Aquarius, this is a moon where you will start feeling again. So your message is, as your heart opens, your patterns break, and love finally becomes possible. And so that is your reading for you. Now, mind you, I am using a tarot deck. And if you want a copy of these so you can use them for your own use, you can print a copy of these off. You could see them in the products that I have here below. And so what the supermoon bring is rare, and what it awakens is even rarer. And if you're feeling emotional, intuitive, restless, or pulled, trust it. And so take what resonates, leave what didn't, and step into 2026 with some clarity, confidence, and cosmic alignment. So I'll see you in the next show, and I'll see you next with, we'll do the water signs.